Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being, and sustainable development 2025, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 77 years of independence and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2015 to 2030. As part of awareness and campaigns, in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute Center for Art, Sciences and Wellbeing. Before we start our sessions, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
With the blessings of Almighty, we shall continue with today's commemorations. Today, we are celebrating Right of Way Professionals Week from June 9th to 15th in US, which is celebrated every year in the second week of June. This year, it will be held from June 9th to 15th. You might be wondering what a right of way professional does. Well, ever wondered how infrastructure and development projects are constructed in private spaces? That's right, these guys come. Right of way professionals negotiate and work with landowners to secure rights for privately held property on behalf of third parties, and all kinds of work can be done on the land, including building a highway, pipeline, and other facilities. A right of way professional refers to a person working on a land professional as a land professional with legal expertise and property rights. These individuals are engaged by third parties, both private and governmental, to assist with land acquisition and the legal aspects of a variety of projects. The agent acts as a liaison between the various projects within a project. Today is also commemorated as National Pet Wedding Week from June 9 to 15. National Pet Wedding Week is celebrated every year during the second week of June. This year, it will be held from June 9 to 15. After all, who doesn't love a June wedding? That's right, there will be no premarital breeding. It's time for him to put a ring on it, and this week promotes love between two pets by sanctifying their union, so the lovebirds, literally in some cases, can spend the rest of their lives breeding and growing old together. Haven't you ever dreamt of walking your good girl down the aisle? So think again, it could turn out to be a most important day in any pet's life. So today is also commemorated as National Men's Health Week from June 9 to 15th in the US. National Men's Health Week is June 9 to 20, the week leading up to Father's Day, because the better way to celebrate that than to encourage him to take care of his health. So the week is all about healthy bodies, hard exercise, good diet, and regular visits to the doctor. It's part of National Men's Health Month, a month-long recognition of men's health with activities and events to remind men to take care of their bodies. So whether you are a man or just love them, take some time this week to celebrate the male form and keeping it in the tip-top shape. Today is also commemorated as National Little League Week from 9 to 15th. National Little League Week is celebrated annually during the second week of June, and this has been a tradition for over 80 years now. It takes place from June 9 to 15 this year. The program began with the intention of bringing communications together and aiding in the development of young people into well-rounded citizens of society. The Little League's motto is character, courage, and loyalty. Clearly, this vision has an enormous impact, not just in the US, but all around the world, as today it is played in over 80 countries. And all 50 states of the US, the Little League has always stood for fair play, sportsmanship, and teamwork. So it's a little wonder that it is so popular even today. Today is also commemorated as National Email Week from June 9 to 15th in the United States, which is celebrated every year in the second week of June. This year it will take place from 9 to 15. We know that we are not exaggerating when we say that emails have changed the world. They have touched the lives of nearly every person on this planet, and all for the better. Emails are now the preferred way of communicating, and they are also can be the easiest, most low cost, and most effective way of communicating. We are not quite sure what our lives would look like without emails, and frankly, we don't want to live in a world without them. Today is also commemorated as National Automotive Service Professionals Week from June 9 to 15, which is celebrated annually during the second week of June, and this year it takes place from June 9 to 15. Car troubles can be most frustrating. A flat tire when we have a long day ahead, a breakdown when we are running late, or being stranded in the middle of nowhere. It's not just the trouble, but the trimming of it when it feels like nothing more can go wrong. It usually does. So today is the day to thank the superhumans who keep our rides up and running and save from troublesome days. Today is also commemorated as Meet a Mate Week from June 9 to 15, which is held in June every year, and this year it will be celebrated from 9 to 15. So dating is difficult. It is just us or is only getting tougher. The sheer number of options on the internet can make dating a confusing, often wildly frustrating space. It's ironic how so many people can't find the right person in their off-swipe rights. Daring to stand out in a world of virtual communications is a Meet a Mate Week, a refreshing addition to the dating scene that lets you believe in meeting the one organically. The idea behind the week is simple, getting simple people, the single people with mutual interest to hang out in small groups. No contrived spaces or obvious agendas here. There's no pressure to match with someone either. Unlike apps, Meet a Mate Week hopes to stack the cards in everyone's favor by simply bringing up people they might like a fun social setting. Today is also commemorated as Love Your Burial Ground Week from June to 9 to 15, which is a different commemoration in United States. This year's Love Your Burial Ground Week is celebrated every second week of June, and this year it will be held between June 9 to 15. This Native American holiday was designed to assist, support, and commemorate the individuals and groups whose work is to tend and maintain burial places. Managing and caring for burial grounds is a tough task because they generate strong emotional and psychological reactions. This is why the work is typically regarded as difficult and is typically inherited obligation within the family or community. Today is also commemorated as National No Apologies Period Day in US. National No Apologies Period Day is observed every year on June 9. For that too long, people who menstruate have been shamed and made to feel guilty simply for having periods. We live in a culture that teaches us from a young age that periods are something that should be hidden and not discussed in public, which is an insane concept considering that half of the world's population has periods. This important day seeks to dismantle the culture that has made menstruations a shame of their own bodies. Periods are healthy, important, and natural. It's time to do away with these old patriarchal notions and stop all apologies. Period. So we are now entering an age where body positivity is encouraged, with people becoming more and more open-minded about normal, healthy bodily functions like periods. Most the girls will start their periods between ages 10 to 16 or 2 years after the first signs of puberty. They will continue till ages 40 to 50. So to help the world move on from the period apology mindset, the National No Apologies Period Day was established in June 2021 by MIDAL, which makes period pain relieving medicine. According to MIDAL, 62% of menstruation below 40 years of age has at some point in their lives apologized for their periods or period symptoms. For ages now, people assigned females at birth have been trained to apologize for everything, even things they cannot help and that are up to Mother Nature. From missing class to lack of intimacy or just overall wanting to disappear, women are always saying sorry for their own bodies and the uncontrollable period symptoms that come with it. Periods are a natural phenomenon, but many cultures throughout history have failed to or have not even attempted to understand them. In fact, people have considered menstrual blood to be a curse throughout history. In Roman times, people have believed that it had the power to destroy crops and make wine sour. So, between the 5th and 15th centuries, women used rags as makeshift pads, leading the term on the rag becoming popular for menstruation. During medieval times, people were of the view that period cramps were a reminder of Eve's original sin, and sometimes that women should be made to suffer through. No pain relief in the form of natural or herbal remedies was made available to the women back then on purpose, almost to punish them, almost in all countries in the West. Today is also commemorated as National Meal Prep Day in June, on June 9th in US. National Meal Prep Day observed on June 9th on each calendar year is quickly becoming an important global holiday. Meal preparation is sometimes ignored as to-do list and work schedules continue to impact lifestyle choices. However, specialists continue to believe that it is the ideal scroll for healthy living. Yet, with the effort of cooking always competing with the cost of quick takeaway meals, many people question whether meal planning is worthwhile. While planning meals ahead of time may appear to be difficult task, the advantages are usually lucrative when done correctly. So this year, National Meal Prep Day is a great chance for people to get some tips on how to save money by preparing meal in advance. Even though food preparation is one of the oldest primate behaviors in the book, data reveal that time spent cooking has consistently dropped. A great decline has been recorded in the average time spent preparing meals between the periods of 1965 to 1966 and 2006 to 2007. This decrease in average home cooking time provided insights into the pace of which people are progressively shifting to a diet that includes a significant amount of food produced away from home. However, studies show that eating meals prepared away from home is connected with a worse quality diet and a percentage of body fat and demonstrating the importance of dietary quality on human health in general. So higher intake of fruits, vegetables, fiber, folate and vitamin A, as well as lower intakes of fat in young individuals have been linked to more frequent home food preparation. According to a study, as a result, home meal preparation has become more popular as an approach for boosting dietary quality and obesity prevention. In May 2009, a web-based study questionnaire was established in France to further investigate the association between diet and other healthy advantages. The survey goal was to analyze the general population choices in areas such as nutritional consumption, lifestyle habitats, physical activity, and health conditions in France. Findings from the study show that people who planned their meals had a better diet quality, including adherence to the nutritional recommendations and increased variety in their diet. Furthermore, meal planning was linked to a lower risk of being obese in both men and women. There is also commemorated as National Heroes Day in Uganda, which takes place on June 9th every year to commemorate the brave people who laid down their lives during the Ugandan bushwar that took place between 1981 and 1986. It is estimated that around 1 lakh to 5 lakh people, which includes both Combatants and civilians died across Uganda as a result of the Ugandan bush war. The war destroyed several villages and devastated people's lives so badly that the current government is still working to rebuild the top infrastructures and the economy. So take this day to pay your respects to those ones who gave up their lives for the war. Day is also commemorated as International Dark and Stormy Day. Which is a beverage and spirit related celebration or commemoration, which is not good, for health, especially because of a kind of addiction that take place and destroying lives of people and families. So with this, we shall end today's commemorations. Thank you everyone for joining us. We request everyone to quickly fill up the feedback form, which is being raised in the form of votes. So see you all tomorrow at the same time with the same joining link with different commemorations. Today, we will be having another session at 7 o'clock on financial literacy. So the joining link has been circulated on various social media platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp. So we request everyone to check and join at 7 sharp. And certificates will be provided to all the ones. We'll also be sharing the registration form in chat box. Those who have not registered can also register after joining. Or it's always better if you have registration link, join with the registration. So see you all tomorrow and also in today's event at 7 o'clock. Take care. Good night.